Now we start second part of this chapter 4.2 Thermal Equilibrium. The thermal properties of materials discussed in 11th standard are useful to understand the behavior of a material when it is heated or cooled. When you put a piece of ice in water at a room temperature, the ice melts. This is because the water at room temperature higher than the ice temperature transfer its heat to ice and help ice melt. Similarly, when hot water is mixed with cold water, it transfers its heat to cold water. The hot water cools down. In both these examples, we notice that the two components reach a stage where there is no more transfer of heat. In such case, we assume that heat is something that is transferred from a substance at a higher temperature to that a lower temperature. This transfer continues till the level of heat contained in both the substances is the same. Then we say that a thermal equilibrium is reached between the two substances. We can say that when two objects are at the same temperature, they are in thermal equilibrium. This concept of thermal equilibrium is used in the zeroth law of thermodynamics. It is called the zeroth law because it was proposed after the first and the second law of thermodynamics were formulated. Remember this: thermal equilibrium. Two systems in the thermal contact with each other are in the thermal equilibrium if they do not transfer heat between each other. Can you tell why different objects kept on a table at a room temperature do not exchange heat with the table? 4.3 Zeroth Law of Thermodynamics. The zeroth law is very important as it helps us to define the concept of a temperature scale. The thermal statement of the zeroth law of thermodynamics is as follows: if two systems are reached in thermal equilibrium with a third system, they are also in thermal equilibrium with each other. Figure 4.1 Schematic representation of zeroth law of thermodynamics. Figure 4.1 show as a schematic representation of the zeroth law of thermodynamics. The double arrow represent the thermal equilibrium between systems. If a system A and C are thermal equilibrium and system A and B are in thermal equilibrium, then the system B and C must be thermal equilibrium, the same temperature. For example, when we use a thermometer to measure temperature of an object, we use the same principle. When the thermometer and the objects are in thermal equilibrium, the thermometer indicates the temperature of the object. The zeroth law therefore enables us to use the thermometer of compare the temperatures of different objects. This is schematically shown in the figure 4.2. It also implies that temperature is a measurable quantity. The science of measuring temperature is called thermometric. It's a very important word, thermometric, which involves different temperature scale and method of measuring temperature. This is already discussed in 11th standard thermometer concept of temperature measurement. Remember this: the zeroth law of thermodynamics states that systems in thermal equilibrium are the same temperature.